Are longbows really faster than crossbows? Was the longbow the medieval machine gun while the crossbow was the medieval sniper rifle? It's certainly true that one of the key advantages of the longbow was its speed. Or to use a modern term that isn't strictly accurate, its rate of fire. Because a skilled longbowman could shoot 10, maybe 12 arrows per minute. Emphasis there on skilled, because to be effective with a heavy warbow, you'd need to train for years. Compared to the crossbow, which was more like 2 or 3 shots per minute. It would depend on the crossbow, its reloading mechanism, but ultimately you could train someone to use it relatively quickly. Another key advantage of the crossbow is that you can load it, have it drawn, and just leave it, and have it ready to shoot instantly. Can't really do that with a longbow. Contrary to Hollywood, people generally didn't hold bows at full draw for extended periods. Great for ramping up dramatic tension, but basically impossible with a heavyweight longbow. Does that mean it was easier to aim a crossbow more accurately? Because you're not holding it at full draw, you can just kind of breathe, relax, and take your time? Quite possibly, although experienced longbowmen could also undoubtedly be very accurate, just rapidly, instinctively lining up each shot. But that's the generally accepted trade-off. You know, longbow, faster rate of fire, but needs years to shoot effectively. Crossbow, much slower, but anyone can shoot it. Could also look at range, power, armor penetration. There's various comparisons to look at. That's a whole other video though, so please do hit follow if you haven't already. But in the real world, on battlefields, during sieges, how much of a factor was speed or rate of fire? Like an experienced longbowman might be able to shoot 12 arrows per minute, but how long can he keep that up? How many arrows does he have? You might find that in real world scenarios, the longbowman's rate of fire isn't actually that much higher than the crossbowman. Also, the crossbowman might take 20 or 30 seconds to reload his weapon. But what if he's got another one, or another 2 or 3 just sitting there waiting to shoot? And someone reloading for him while he aims and shoots? Which is exactly how elite crossbow units like the Genoese crossbowmen actually operated. At least some of the time. With the additional protection of the large Pavis shield. Admittedly, we're not really comparing like with like here. If it's multiple guys with multiple crossbows versus one guy with a longbow. And while the longbow was probably still significantly faster than the crossbow, calling it the medieval machine gun is kind of misleading. Maybe you could say the longbow was the medieval semi-automatic or burst fire assault rifle. No, that doesn't work either. Okay, how about this? The longbow was the medieval longbow. Follow for more.